The gloomy light shines upon this last section of the ruins of Zolthu. The crypts. And after learning much and figuring out many things, being asked to retrieve sacred objects, our heroes have fought off what seems to be a legion of undead that was hunting any living in the area and found them. And with the night approaching, they looked at their grievous wounds and decided the best thing still was a long rest, even though it may bring about some of the things that they left huddling in shadows within the crypts. So, as we enter our long rest, my first questions are who is going to be, or who, if anybody, is going to do a watch?
I can do a watch. All I wanted to do is just clear my stress. I mean, I could clear other things, but if you guys are hurt or need it more, I can totally take a watch.
Grim, how are you? Because I wanted to clear my armor and work on boosting my armor too. So a project. But if you need a full rest, I can at least clear my armor. Grim.
I can handle my stress and my armor.
Sweet.
If Eliana wants to watch, that'd be helpful.
Yep, I will take the watch.
So we need 2 watches or just 1?
You can have as many as you want.
The more
The way the watch
watches,
works is I roll a die, and then
Right.
everyone who does a watch rolls a die. And
Gotcha.
then you all get to choose which one you want. So
Oh, okay, I understand. But we need to do at least 1.
I mean, you don't have to. You can just go with my die by
I
default.
just go with your die by default. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
it doesn't mean something bad will happen. It just means you don't get to, any power to negate that or to modify it.
Yeah, I'm good enough that I only have 1 more armor slot left, but I'm fine with that. I went several sessions without armor.
Famous last words.
Okay,
So-
so I'll repair my armor, and
All right.
also work on my project, which was to strengthen my armor to get it up to the next level. So
Okay. So as we go around, go ahead and we take the time to describe what all that looks like. So how are you strengthening your armor? Like, are you taking materials nearby, maybe from the creatures, or
yeah, I had been, as we've been going, finding bits and pieces of leather and different metal components that we've come across, and placing them in my satchel. So I have a good amount of material that I am adding to or replacing some of the stuff that has been damaged or just worn through. So that's what I'm doing to for the project, and to repair the armor, all kind of at the same time.
You're muted, Matt.
have we been working on this armor?
Yeah, we did it once before.
Okay, perfect. Then I'll go ahead and give me a finesse roll.
A finesse roll. Uh, 17 with fear. If that matters.
That does. So that is 1 more countdown on your project dice
Okay.
to get more in. It's hard using these materials. They don't all quite fit together. The metals that you've kept, some arcane, some shifting, they don't just quite match up. Some are harder, so you're having to pick through and really pick a certain consistency.
Mhm.
What pattern do you think seems to emerge as the when you find the right ones that fit?
So, what Garen is really trying to do is improve the areas uh, on his shoulders.
Okay.
So, just because he, with the wings out, that seems to be an area that kind of people generally aim for. So, buffing up I can't remember the name of the shoulder pieces on armor, but you can see in my
Cauldrons.
picture. Thank you. He's got layers of those on his shoulders, so that's kind of what I've been trying to bolster up, because I got the shield for front, so that's the other the shoulders, and then kind of a little bit longer down the arms to make the armor more sturdy.
Makes sense. I like that. So stirring up and repairing. And who else?
Allie's just kind of doing her sitting back, chilling, to remove her stress and working with thinking about the energies and things she's brought together and going, yeah, all right, I'm pretty confident this is gonna work, or feel good about it, and then take her watch.
Okay, so she kind of sits back. She just kind of is reviewing everything, and
Yeah.
that's how she relaxes, looks out into the darkness. Yeah, go ahead and roll your d12 and tell me if you're going to keep it.
It is a 9, and I think I'd like to keep that. I got a good vibe about that 9.
Okay.
For Grimm's watch, he collects all the dead and compiles them into a body and then rolls through them and gets all their juices onto his fur
Oh,
to protect him and build like a little barrier around him. And that's how he clears his armor. And then afterwards, he takes some of the blood and then walks over to an open space he sees and makes a cave painting of a giant ape, a winged frog, and a female with horns, and kind of does their travels so far.
I didn't know you were so talented there, big guy.
I'm working on it. Thank you. How do I smell, Garen?
I'm trying not to smell you.
Ha ha ha.
And Garen then moves upwind of Grim, just casually.
If we smell like them, maybe they won't follow us.
I mean, I've heard worse ideas.
But we'll take your word on that one.
Right. So, in that case, as you lay there and you all get the sleep that you need, you can't help as the day moves to night. You can hear a very familiar voice upon the wind around, and as they sing, you can hear things moving and sniffing and hunting. Sounds of leathery wings above. A voice echoing far from the ruins, or back into the ruins, but seems to draw things out. Water beneath curdles, and there's an intensity that seems to come to the place beyond, all around you. So, with your rest completed, what would you like to do?
I really hate this song. And that was
Yeah, man.
that was Gary, not Mike. Mike loves it. I think it's great. Yeah, I think should we start trying to make our way to the rope bridge? Get on the other side. Get out of this crypt area. as
Yeah,
quick as
we gotta
can.
keep going. Hopefully, we can find, that the town's large enough for a good market to be able to trade goods and get goods and such.
Yeah, let's start making our way towards because we're still not at the rope bridge, right? We had been underneath or just in a kind of a passageway outside.
Yeah, you'd kind of taken cover
Right.
away from it because you didn't want to be right by. You thought that was a little too.
A little too risky.
Are we going to try our normal marching order?
Yeah, we should.
Garen, Ellie, and Grim.
Okay.
All right,
So,
boys. Let's go do this.
yeah, going forward. How is it? How is it you want to kind of? You have your formation. How is it you're proceeding?
Garen is clearly in front, looking at the bridge to make sure if anything is on it. So try to make sure that it is able to carry us, I guess. Or is this where we fought? Did we fight on this bridge, or were we just off
No.
of it?
We're off of it.
Okay.
This is the first time we've actually really kind of gotten close to it.
Right. Yeah, so that's what Garen is trying to do. Make sure no enemies in front. The bridge is sturdy enough for our crossing.
And how wide is this bridge? Was it large enough to have a cart go across it, or is it really just like a size of a footpath? Kind
Yeah. It's actually pretty massive. You think almost like two carts could pass each other on it.
Good size. And when you say rope, though, it's not. It had to be sturdy enough then for heavy carts to go past or to go on it. So
Yeah, it's thick. It's thick ropes, but it's very dilapidated.
Yeah.
Places rotted, so it's massive. But you can see that it's definitely been torn apart or time.
yeah, so Garen is leading the way to check for safety issues on the bridge and keeping an eye out to make sure nothing is coming our way.
All right.
can we see the end of this thing? The other side?
Not at night.
Okay.
All right. In that case, I guess Garen, go ahead and give me an instinct, please.
Certainly. Uh, 14 with hope.
Okay. That's good. In that case, as as you go ahead and begin to watch very carefully, you begin to hear sounds on the other side of the bridge of battle. And looking, say, carefully, you see what seems to be these what first appeared to be humanoids walking, but they begin to pass through part of the ruins. And there's this baleful blood aura that seems to surround them. They seem to be on the lookout. In fact, their whole forms almost seem to be of a blood mist.
How many?
I'd say, peeking at them, you see what appear to be 4. And they kind of start looking around, searching, while at the same time keeping good eyes upon the rope bridge.
I don't think we've been spotted yet, but we're going to have to move forward.
Are they on the ground behind us, or
They're in front of you.
oh, okay, so like our level?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it says you're approaching the bridge.
Yeah. Oh, so we're not even on the bridge yet. Okay.
Yeah. So they're like right at, almost like guarding the bridge, it seems.
Okay.
Ellie,
Gotcha.
you seen anything like this before?
Nope. Yep, nope. I don't know what the deal is with that blood stuff. You know, the mist that's around. No. I don't know. Do you want me to roll? See if I heard anything about this before?
I mean, do you want to roll? I don't know who you're asking.
I mean, is it something that I've seen before? I don't know if I can use my loreborn on this. Maybe something parents know about. I
So
don't know.
Ellie would like to study and try to remember if she's seen something or anything that she's shared.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. Go ahead and give me a knowledge roll.
That is a 16 with hope.
Okay. I think looking at these, you seem to remember, I would say you seem in your studies that there was a lot of experiments on how to kind of control the Umbra, most viewed as, say, heretical, things that nobody wants near any place that has a beacon that burns. But this looks like that type of magic. As those spirits have been bound, obviously by some type of blood and mixture of Umbra. And all you would know is whoever would be doing this would have to have some type of anchor that would make the spirits stay like in this realm, and that likely would have to be done very purposefully, almost like when the person wanted to kill them, they would have to have this in mind, which in the Umbra is very easy to do.
All right, I'll pass that on. And hey, so just kind of looking at them, it looks like this is definitely they're set here to guard the bridge, and this is a planned thing. These guys aren't here by accident. So I went to a lot of effort to make sure that is standard. But there could be something around kind of help keep these things here. You have to find what that is, or just take them all out. I don't think they're there to negotiate and let us through. We can try talking to them, but somebody went through a lot of effort to make sure that nobody passes this bridge without being either getting notification or preventing.
Never easy, is it?
No, not anymore.
Well,
Those days are gone.
Grim, you feel like popping some more heads?
I suppose.
Yeah, we could try talking, but
Oh, yeah,
I don't
that's-
think we're gonna get very far.
Let's try to approach via on caution, and I guess see what happens. We can't go back, so the only way forward is through. So Garen will start to walk towards where they are, kind of around. And also with the knowledge that Ellie gave us, I'm going to look to see if I see anything that doesn't belong on this bridge. So something that can maybe serve as an anchor that Ellie told us about.
And she's going to do the same, as kind of reach out and see while he's approaching. I'm looking at like if there's pillars where the ropes are or anything off to the side that could be that kind of anchor, either a gem or a crystal or something that seems like okay, this doesn't look like it normally occurs here.
Okay, so so Garen's doing what?
Garen is approaching cautiously to see what kind of reaction we're going to get.
Okay, so Garen's trying to figure out the reaction. And then Ellie is, as they're approaching, just trying to look to see what might happen. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So give me instinct roll, Ellie.
Let's see, that was 15 with hope. Or 15.
Okay.
So that was a reaction roll, right?
No, it was action.
Oh.
But
Sweet. I'll take a hope.
pushing, looking, I would say, all this is bone constructed, but one pillar that is where ropes have been tied to looks like it's been oddly maintained, and you can see that the bones that we used seem to be a little less stained and old than the ones beneath, as though it's been repaired and moved. Repaired and added on to, rather. Relatively recently, not as ancient as everything else around it.
I'm going to tap Grim on the leg and kind of point over to that pillar. You know, like a head nod kind of.
Okay.
Right. I will say, as Then, as Garen bravely approaches and puts himself out there, I'm going to go ahead and spend some fear. And
See, I'm getting that fear out, guys.
there we go. And you see one figure turns, this slightly feminine one that kind of makes a gesture as the other ghostly soldiers turn. And one in particular sees it, reacts very quickly, grabs a bow out of their back, pulls it, aims carefully at Garen, and fires.
Well then.
I guess there was no talking, Ellie.
Yeah. No talking.
That would be 14.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. And that is 8 physical damage.
All right. Garen will, as he sees this happen, the guy slings the arrow at it. He instinctively turns and puts the shield up, and so it'll hit the shield and glance off, take one of my armor slots away, so I don't have to take any damage. But then he kind of pat myself on the shoulder, making sure that it's still there, and it did its job. So kind of pleased in my craftsmanship in the moment of what we were doing before. So
Very good. And with that, I'll pass the spotlight to the party.
well then, Garen will spend a hope to shoot one of his bolt beacons at the creature that shot me. That is going to be a 19 with fear.
That hits.
All right. It's 8 magical,
Okay.
and he is vulnerable now until the condition is clear. So now he starts to glow. So you said they were kind of made of mist. Now they're this red glowing beacon that everyone can kind of see.
I like that. And that was magic damage as it seems to burn through their form as they look heavily injured from this. In which case, with the spotlight, one here that looks more armored with this large wicked spear thrust their way forth to Garen then for 11.
Yep.
Okay.
How close are we to Garen?
It shouldn't be too. I wouldn't think we'd be too far behind.
I'd say it's probably close because he went forward.
That's what I thought. Okay.
So, with that, their blade kind of burns and strikes, as that would be 19 physical damage.
Oof.
And its blade from blood here kind of like, as it strikes in, like your body temperature raises sharply, almost like it's superheating your blood. And I'll have you mark a stress. This kind of sickness.
Oh. Yeah, as Garen takes it, this comes to his side. He tries to spin out and use his shield, but just with the force that comes through, it gets through a piece and pierces his side. And you guys can see him. Yeah, he then takes one of his hands, puts it where the wound is, and just kind of almost goes down to one knee with the burning feeling that he has.
Very good. The party has a spotlight.
You've hurt my friend. And I'm going to close the distance on the one that did that, and then if I can make an attack.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, that's going to be a critical.
Nice.
All right.
Sweet.
Alright, so gain hope, not having stress, so let's go. It's gonna be about 32 plus 23 is 55. I'm a little angry. So 61 damage.
Holy crap.
That is massive. How does Grim take them out?
Grim just literally, you see him get angry, his eyes glow red, and he spears them in half. One half just literally goes through them. One half's already above, and the other half's below him, and he's just like, who's next?
Very nice. The party has a spotlight.
All right. I guess I will do something here. Let's. I'm gonna. So that was the larger guy, the big armored guy that Grim took out. I guess I'm gonna
Yes,
shoot.
so there's two kind of armored guys. There's the archer, then there's the one that kind of looks like the leader.
I'm gonna shoot the archer.
Yeah.
We're gonna unleash chaos.
Remember, if you shoot the one that shot at me, he's vulnerable. So
Yep, that is the one that shot. So
Okay.
you get an
Yeah.
extra D6.
Okay, so 15, 18. Oh wait, that's both spellcast rolls. So 3. It's 18 with hope.
Team with hope. That's going to hit.
All right. That's 10. And I'm going to use a stress to add double a damage die. And that is 17 points of magical damage.
Ooh. All right. How do you want to do this?
Oh crap! She also gets, angry Mama Bear. Hey, leave her friends alone. And just reaches out, gathers the energy in her, and once again, the white light as it zips out and just blasts her in the chest, opening up her chest cavity.
I love it. As the blood mist fades, and both of these, like the mist fades, and they can begin to swirl around that pillar there. And the party has a spotlight.
Garen is let's see. So we have the big bad left, leader left, and then one more spearman.
Yes.
All right, so Garen will fly up so that I'm out of range of poking distance.
Yeah, so you get up to a close distance in the air.
And will fire, use another hope to fire another bolt beacon at this one now so that Grim can follow up on him.
All right. So this is the other armored one, Guardian.
Yeah. That is going to be a 16 with fear.
Okay. That does hit.
All right. That's just 6 magical.
All right, that is minor then, as it does burn through their body. I should say, I guess when you hit there, Grim, it did seem like it took a lot of that blow from you. Like it's the physical damage isn't the best, but you did so much it didn't matter.
All I do is that.
All right, and with that, you see the leader, and finally, like a voice seems to come out, like her mouth is moving, but finally, there's just we cannot rest. The enemy is here, and both the archer and the guardian, you see those mists spur out, reform.
Yeah, I thought it was going to happen.
Looking entirely undamaged.
That's not good.
Then go ahead and that was one, so I'm going to spend enough fear here as the three, the two brought back and the one has yet to go, all seem all will take turns. So the archer now seeing all this, looks, turns, and aims at Ellie. And looks like they're doing a very careful aimed shot.
Thanks.
As they strike. Oops. It'd be great if I rolled the right die. That's going to be for a 9.
9 misses. So as the arrow comes streaking by, she just kind of catches him enough to be able to just barely sneak by because he was aiming really good. And it just kind of goes between under her arm and by her torso. So super close, but he missed.
You got it. Then one takes their blade to Garen, the other to Grim. Garen first for 8.
Misses.
Grim, 19.
Yeah.
All right, as that is 17 physical damage as the blade comes through, heating your blood for a stress.
How much?
17.
17. Okay. Yeah, no. He don't do anything to Grim. Grim just catches it with his hands and it like shaves off a little bit of that ichor that he got on himself earlier, and it just doesn't even affect him. His 2 of his armor slots go away and he just smiles. You gotta hit harder than me, buddy.
With that, I pass the spotlight.
I'm pretty sure that's me, buddy. As I okay, so the main leader, are they behind this group then?
Yes.
So they would be at from Grim a close range, or
From where you are close, yeah.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to attack the one in front of me first. So that is going to be a 9 plus 5 plus 8 is 17 with fear.
Okay, 17 with fear is going to hit.
Okay, now
So that's the leader you're going for directly.
you can spend a. Yeah, I'm going to spend. Yep, I'm going to spend a hope as I do all this. So first my damage. This is going to be 23. I'm going to take another stress. Make a combo. Okay, so Grim does 31 damage to him, and I'm also and I'm throwing him at the leader too. So as I come up, I super punch him so hard in the head that he flies back and smacks with the income of 31 damage to the next guy, the
Dang.
leader. And because I'm just spending my hope to throw him into him.
All right. Very good. That is major damage because they half the physical and they hit each other. Boom! Each taking 2 HP, and they are kind of shaken. Their mist commingles for a second. They get this really awkward look on their faces, and they get up and begin to defend again. That was with fear.
Yes.
Right. So trying to keep it up. Again, aiming at Ellie, the archer tries to let loose a careful shot. Only for an 8.
So she kind of dodges the other way. So super close to her torso. But just enough, like it goes through like part of her clothes, but yep.
I love it. I'll pass the spotlight.
All right. Did we see, you said when they coalesced back into being again, where that came from?
Yes, there's a pillar that's right now kind of near the captain and the guardian that was thrown at them. That's right by the bridge where some of the bridge is tied to.
All right.
Well, that's what I was gonna run over to.
Yeah, I didn't want to be close. I didn't want to be super close to those two. I was hoping it was somewhere else, maybe.
So what I want to do is, how far am I away from the pillar?
Far.
Okay, so what I want to do is I want to shoot at the leader, try and get that thing out, but I want to get closer to the pillar because next round I want to blow up the pillar or find what's the anchor.
Yeah.
So as I'm moving, so the last arrow missed me as I started moving towards the pillar, and I'm doing a quarterback pass. I'm pulling a Mahomes to the to the left as I'm running to the right, and I'm going to shoot the chaos bolt at the leader.
You got it.
Okay. What do I do here? So that +2 bonus. So I'm going to use a stress to gain another 2 bonus. Let's see if I get damage on this thing. That is a pair of 6s. It's a crit.
Ooh.
So I didn't even need the +2 bonus. So I used 2 dice for that. For the Unleashed Chaos, so it's 2d10. So I'm rolling, so it's 20 as a base, 2d10 that I'm rolling. And then I'm going to use another stress for double damage die.
Nice.
So I got a 20 base. So that's 50 points of magical. Oh wait, sorry, hold it. 40 points of magical.
Light it up.
Okay, 40 magical. That is severe. Leader. As that burns away so much of the energy around them. But they are still up, kind of beginning to reconstitute themselves.
All right, then Garen will hit him with the same one with the bolt beacon.
Cool. That was with Hope, Ellie?
Yeah, I crit.
You critted. That's what was perfect. All right. So you're going to follow up bolting the same one?
Yep. That is going to be 17, but with fear.
Okay, that will connect.
And that is going to be 13 points of magical damage.
All right. How do you want to do this?
Yeah, so the Ellie hits it, and then right as soon as Ellie's attack hit, it's hit again almost in a split second later with this bolt beacon that shines so bright, and you see that it takes over the red of the color of their mist and just turns it all just this blinding white and kind of vaporizes them.
Nice. All right.
So they didn't have
the mist,
chance
the mist
to react.
vaporizes. Yeah. And you can see some of it kind of retreats into the pillar. Just little wisps, but most of their form has been vaporized by this yellow light.
Grim, destroy that pillar.
As with fear.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right. So with this, they can flying above. So the archer getting a lot of love here. Looks up and takes a careful shot. And Garen for 18.
Yeah.
You just can't shoot at women.
Seriously.
I love it. For 21 physical damage. Kind of hitting directly in the chest.
Yeah, Garen, as I'm flying, tries to swoop out of the way, but it aims true and catches me right almost near where the lance pierced me. So
Nice. Very good. In that case, I pass the spotlight.
Time to do my best thinking. I put my head down. I aim for this pillar, and I run full force. That is going to be a 17 with hope.
17 with hope. That's at the pillar?
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to connect.
Haha. That is going to be multiple headbutts, I suppose. So we start 18, 12, 24, 29 physical damage to the pillar as I hit it first with one headbutt and it barely does anything, and I get angry and smash 3 more times and it dents it deeper and deeper.
I love it as you. And with that, the pillar shatters. The pieces of it falling into the ravine below, into the water. And it reveals, you can see where it looks like the rope that's holding this rope bridge together. You see it now. The red mist is circling it, and you can see like bits of hair and trinkets have been sewn into the physical rope here of the loop, so that is kind of their anchor point. This large, thick rope.
And that's what's holding the bridge up. That's like one of the main ropes for the bridge.
Yes, that's holding a whole
Shit.
side up.
That's what I was worried about breaking. Okay.
All right, party has a spotlight.
what is the status of the baddies that we were fighting? What's still standing?
Just the archer.
No, Archer and 2 of the Guardians are still up. So there's 3 left. They're still there because the rope seems to be the anchor point.
Right.
The pillar was built around it, so they're still there.
Right.
Yeah. So you've got all the spotlight.
Okay. How do we get rid of I don't. So if I take care of the rope, if I remove the anchors, then the rope bridge is going to basically fall and lose, half. But
That's what it seems like.
what am I looking at
Yeah.
here?
Yeah. So it's the main anchor of like the left side of the bridge. So if this is destroyed, you think like there's gonna be no tension. It's gonna get limp on that one side.
Are the items able to be pulled out, removed, or it's woven into the shit?
Grim, does Grim have the wall walk? Or is that Ellie?
Of what?
Wall walk. Like,
I
Sticky
I
hands.
had, don't have
You had.
now.
I
I
have
traded it
sticky
basically
hands.
for the blanket. Yeah, he's got sticky hands.
so we could
I would
destroy
I
the
could
bridge,
use
and I could
cinder
fly
grasp
you.
on it and burn the stuff, but it's gonna burn that rope.
Right, but if Grim has sticky hands, he'd be able to hold on to the other side. I'd be able to grab you and fly you to the other side.
It just puts us both at risk of being shot at. If that's what you want to do, that's what I'll do.
But not if they fall. Right?
Yeah,
if
but
they're
we
on
have
the
to get
bridge.
across a very long bridge with only one side of it attached. All right. I'm gonna see if I can do a precise cinder grasp and just burn the items. Can I do that?
So you're trying to do what?
I want to use
Burn the
cinder grasp
items.
to burn the items that are woven into the rope, but I'm trying to do a targeted. Instead of grabbing and grasping, I'm doing a cinder touch, and I want to just zap all the things on there and burn them all with magical fire.
I mean, you could certainly try. We could see what happens.
Can I use a hope?
I'm going
or
to spend
take
a
a
hope here and
disadvantage?
give
or-
you. I'm spending a hope here. I'm right next to the rope. I'm gonna like hold because I've just smashed down the pillar and kind of hold it up for you. Like you have to aim right here and here and here, giving you
You're
advantage.
right. All right. D6, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I'm gonna use a stress for another +2. So it's +5 plus the. All right, here we go. 20, 22, plus 5, 27 with hope.
27 with hope. Describe how you incinerate these trinkets and hairs carefully from the rope.
Oh, as Grim's like, all right, get this stuff. I am just igniting my fingers and just kind of zapping with laser-like precision, although we don't have lasers.
Lasers.
With very intense, laser, and zapping these things with fire. Do you want damage for any of this? Do you want me to roll damage, or do you care?
No, I'd say that this is successful as you.
Okay. Okay,
burn
so I'm
these
just going to
pieces.
keep touching quickly because I don't want them to reform what's left, or hopefully it makes the other three disappear. But gosh, just like zap, 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 zap.
All right. Yeah, and with that, there's a wince of pain as flames burn around the other three, but also a slight nod of gratitude as they are pushed and they seem to be released.
Nice. Kind of give them a nod while they're disappearing.
Sorry for disintegrating you.
Right. And with that,
So is the rope still intact enough to safely traverse? And we're making sure we're putting it all out. And
okay.
No other flames.
It is weakened, but it seems still intact. And as you are staring around this, as I spend some fear, you see this like panther-like face in the pillar, where you're like kind of bended over and concentrating.
Yeah.
And as you complete this, it roars.
Ooh.
And begins forming out of it to this enormous catamount shape, leaping on top of Ellie.
Whoa.
For a 9!
Nope. Just as she finishes up with the rope, she hears the roar and just instinctively does a shoulder roll to the other side of Grim. Misses.
You got it. As it roars. And with that, I'll pass the spotlight.
All right, so now we have a big, huge panther,
Stone Panther.
stone panther. Yeah, I think Garen will try to light it up. Seems to be the best course of action to get it vulnerable. 16, 19 with hope. Finally,
Nice.
4. Let's see. I'm actually going to spend another hope since I am flying. I can do another additional D8 of damage. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of magical damage.
All right. That hits for Major as bits of stone fly off of its back when the party has a spotlight. It's vulnerable?
Yes.
All right. So it's kind of shaking its head as light glows, kind of highlighting the point of weakness.
Vulnerable is a D6, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
All
that's
right. I set it up,
I
John.
see.
Set it up, Grim.
perfect thing as he's glowing right under that chin of the kitty. I go for the uppercut.
It's with fear, but it's a 23.
All right. That's going to hit.
Alrighty.
That's going to be 15, 20, 22 physical damage.
Okay. Good. That is severe, as huge part of its spine kind of opens up. You can see like kind of these strange stone-like organs that seem to be a part of this crazy thing. And that was with fear. And so with that, Grim, you look as out from the other pillar, what seems to be its mate roars, and it comes to attack. An 8.
Yeah.
I catch it by its mouth and just go, no.
Bad kitty.
Give it a kiss on the nose.
I pass the spotlight.
All right, I guess it's me.
Ellie, I'm holding it for you.
All right, then I will. I'll just use my glowing rings and just punch it too. I want to punch. Can I punch?
Uh-huh.
That's 20. I keep rolling 11. Like every time, it's been 11. All right, so it's 20 with hope,
Nice. That hits.
and then it's 2d10, and it's magical damage. So I'm going to spend another stress and double the damage die. So it's 3d10.
And this is the one that they had damaged, right?
Yeah, this is the one Grim was. Well, yeah, the one that Grim was No, because the one Grimm's holding is the one that came. I'm hitting the one that Grimm's holding.
Okay, got it.
So that's a no. 20 points of magical damage.
Very nice. That is major. As your bolt hits, ripping off part of his shoulder. I was with Hope.
Yes.
It's a party of spotlight.
The one, two are still up, right? The one is vulnerable, and then the one that Grim has.
Yes.
Yes.
That's correct. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to dive bomb the one that's vulnerable, and as I do, I take my axe and try to swipe at it with the axe. So that is shoot. That is 16 with fear.
Okay, that does hit.
All right, and then I'll spend a hope since I'm flying to do an extra D8. So that is going to be, if I can do math, 9, 13, 19 points of physical damage.
All right. How do you want to do this?
So it's glowing bright. Garen has been through a lot. His side is killing him. So as he was up in the air, he just folds his wings in, takes out his axe from his belt, and just straight bullet train right at it, and just lops the head from the torso, and then kind of fluffs out his wings and lands gracefully, and then kicks the head down the way.
Perfect. With that, the one Grim you've got by the teeth, it kind of shake its head loose, roar, and go directly for your neck for a critical.
Oh shoot!
Uh-oh.
Ow.
For 26 physical.
So we use an armor slot, and then Grim minuses a stress and uses a second one. And he takes no damage.
Nice.
There he goes. Your fangs are a little dull.
Right. As it does, when it looks at that, it gives a grimace and leaps and right like into the floor of the stone of the ruin here, and the bone as it melds into the ground beneath. Oh. What would you all like to do as I pass the spotlight?
So it's turning itself back into the bridge.
Yeah.
I see
that
we
means it
move.
can pop out. I guess we start crossing the bridge. Everybody go. And she'll kind of stay behind and ready to shoot something that pops out. That would be her action. So I'm holding an action.
There's really no held action. You just gotta say you're there.
Damn it, I'm holding it anyway.
Running.
Yeah, Garen will start. I'll start flying across the
I
bridge.
use the stress to refill my Unleash Chaos token.
Nice. All right, Grim. So trying to cross the bridge, go ahead and give me strength.
Okay. Richborn, you have advantage on rolls to traverse dangerous cliffs, ledges, navigate harsh environments.
Yeah.
Okay, so then strength with advantage. That is going to be a 19 with hope.
Nice. So a lot of this is kind of like stiffening your
Yeah.
body to not make it too thing. So yeah, so you start to run, and as you move, I'm just going to go ahead, spend a fear, as out from behind Ellie, you see this thing launch at her. That is going to be oof. 10.
10 misses. So, because she's wary and kind of feeling with the magic, she felt vibes, the tremor in the force, and as it comes up behind her, she just kind of, once again, just collapses. So the claw swings out just above her head and kind of catches a couple over pieces of hair.
Nice. As it lands and it's exposed for the moment, and Party has a spotlight.
All right, I'm going to turn around and blast it. Unleash chaos. Stress do I got left? So 16, but with fear.
That will hit.
Okay. So use 2 tokens. We'll use a stress. Increase damage die. 3d10. Alright, we got 14, 15, 16. So 16 magical damage.
Okay. I love that, Major, as it flows into the ground. It kind of hits this, it rolls over a little bit as it goes into the ground, then leaps back at Ellie. Go ahead and give me a reaction roll, please, of agility or instinct, your choice.
Instinct, always. So that's 23.
Nice. How do you get out of the way?
That is a 26 total.
How do you get out of the way?
So she kind of blasts it in its chest. It does this weird cat-like move and swings a claw around. She just kind of steps back in a way as it, the claws just miss her chest.
All right. And Party is a spotlight.
So it's still up.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, then I guess I will try to blast it with a beacon. That's a 10 with fear. That's terrible.
Yeah, it kind of bristles, sensing the magical energy. It sidesteps away, giving a quick leap, and again we'll do a swim, trying to take down some type of prey, forcing Ellie to do another reaction for her instinct.
15.
15. This, you just make it out of the way. What does it look like?
She's just all tangled up. So as it lunges forward, she actually steps into the swing. So it kind of just hits her with the arm. The claws just kind of miss her because I wanted to get inside so I can do either a touch, a cinder grasp, or the glowing rings without having to use any distance. So yeah, she steps into the swing this time.
Nice. Wait, then in and Party in the spotlight.
Grim, where you want me to go?
I mean, I'm way too far to be able to do anything, so go.
All right. So and she's gonna, as she steps in, hit it with her glowing rings. Or 18 plus 1, 19.
right, that hits.
All right.
Is that hope or fear?
Oh, that was with hope.
Nice.
And 2d10. That is 13 plus 2. So 15 points of magical.
All right, how do you want to do this?
Yay! God darn.
All right, so as she steps in, she takes both her rings and just kind of punches at its chest, and the magical energy, it just howls and yowls, and she basically just gives it like a, you know, like the shock, you know, with those pads. She just kind of zaps it, shocks it, falls dead.
Nice. It crumples, and then seems that at least this set of guardians have been taken out.
Oof.
What would you like to do?
Tell you, Grim, you get back and just attack constantly.
Bad.
Does
Garen
anybody,
is,
Blinded my beauty.
does anybody need help? Oh yeah, hey, I forgot to open the box. I'm gonna open the box. Maybe we get lucky and there's a potion.
Yeah, Garen is still that, though you can see that the wound from the stab is glowing almost from the warmth that it did a lot of damage. So he's wincing as he walks with his hand over his side.
Okay.
So if we have some, and he's already tried to heal once. So his healing capabilities are, well, for himself anyway.
I managed to roll a 12 again on the box.
Isn't that like 6 healing potions?
Yeah, I wish. It says on a result 11 to 12, it contains 2 random common consumables. I've been getting shards and 12s.
Right. Did you just do the box again?
Yeah. Hoping for healing potions.
Cool. And it generated something?
Oh, yeah, I rolled a 12.
Nice. Have you ever had it not generate anything?
No. Maybe once, like early on with the box, but otherwise it's been, I think one time we got a potion. The last 2 times it's been those shards, unstable shards.
Nice. All right. In that case, all right. So you got 12, and what's that get you again?
It says on a result of 11 or 12, it contains 2 random common consumables.
Gotcha. Perfect. And I'll get you here.
Potions of healing.
All right. So 2 common consumables. All right. You open it up and you see this jar of clay and a green potion. So this is morphine clay and a tune potion.
And what was the potion?
A tune. So So yeah, those morphine is you can spend a hope to use the clay, altering your face enough to make you unrecognizable until your next rest.
Morphine.
Oh,
And the attune potion is you take it and you gain a +1 bonus to your next instinct roll.
Nice. Well, no healing.
no healing. So we should just try to get off this bridge and get to the other side. See what's waiting us then.
Yes, we should try to get to the pyre as soon as possible. Maybe there's healing in the town.
As soon as I can help us out as soon as I can see the edge of the bridge. Just have to be able to see the edge of the bridge.
Yeah. So on the weakened bridge, you want to begin traversing. So Garen's flying over the bridge,
Yeah.
while Eliana and Grim are walking on it?
Yes.
Okay. And there's no time limit on your rings, right? You just have them?
Correct.
So as you cross, you begin seeing, let's say, we'll go Grim. What evidence of many battles do you see as though the things from the ruins seem to have tried to approach the city you were headed to over and over? And so far, well, here you see evidence of wins and losses, though obviously they probably never have gotten through. What is some of this evidence? What do you see?
Now, is this battles of like Umbra or people?
So this would have been Umbra probably against me.
Okay. So I think we see a lot of like just black and dark areas infected by the Umbra, very heavily changed and almost like monstrous looking, like trees that are grown up and resemble the creatures that were once there, but now are just like looming as like a, you know, even though they failed, they still are there to ever be a remembrance to the people of the city that even though you still are behind your walls and protected for now, in every battle that's happened, there's still a growing field of darkness outside, and each new death brings up a new darkness that just looms and waits, signaling slowly the end of things. That's all we felt throughout these years.
Doesn't that one look like that cock a chicken thing we fought?
Yeah, the leaves are kind of like the feathers.
Right.
All right. Yeah. So seeing these, it looks like they put on weight, and you said there's trees. Some of the roots seem to go all the way down to the waters below. And what at first you thought might be a flow of the water For its churning, you see it seems to be roiling creatures, many formed or half-formed from the battles.
Hmm.
And stuck on one of the branches, like almost looks like it was impaled through the side all the way, is what appears to be the decapitated head of a human. And as you walk past, its eyes shoot open.
This is while we're on the bridge?
Mhm.
Okay.
Would you like to do?
Well, you should talk to it.
Look, you guys yell at me not to touch stuff. Now you're asking me to touch stuff?
No, I said talk. Talk.
I could probably talk to it a whole lot easier if I had the crown. Is it trying to say anything? Does it look like it's trying to talk, or is it? I mean, is it hissing? Is it mouth opening? What does it do?
I mean, right now it looks at you. Tell me what you'd like to do.
I don't know what to do. I'm gonna just look back, but stay away, and maybe kind of chew everyone. Keep going past. If it's not gonna stop us, I don't want to stop and take time to chat. Just passing through. Have a good day. And what kind of magic do I get from it? I'm assuming
That's
it's
what's
Umbra.
I mean, it's filled with Umbra.
Yeah.
And I would say, as you're gonna go just passing through.
Yeah.
So,
Mind us.
or
Weary
passing
travelers.
on,
Sorry, I missed that.
or passing on.
Sounds kind of menacing. I like passing through better. Is there any runes or anything else with this thing?
No
Just human
ruins.
head.
It just used to be there. As it goes.
The only thing I could say is it's probably an
Living walk
alarm.
the bridge of the dead. The living walk the bridge of the dead.
Oh yeah, it's alerting somebody that we're coming.
Right. Bridge of the Dead. All right. Well, somebody knows at the other end that we're coming, or they're gonna meet us in the middle.
Grim, you punt that thing.
Maybe we don't want. All right. Grim pulling a Grim. Don't touch it. Grim.
I won't, Ellie.
I don't know if it's gonna zap you because you touch it. I don't know if it's gonna infect you with badness. I don't know. I mean, obviously
It
the
could
alarm
bite me because it's a head.
right? It could bite. I suggest we pick up our pace and get off this bridge. Are we like halfway through? Do we know?
As I'm flying above them, kind of just hovering now while they decide what to do with this. I'm looking off further down the bridge. Do I notice any movement or anything like that? Anybody coming at us?
As you Okay, try to get by, and you look ahead. You can see another head that then starts to repeat. The
Yeah.
living walk the bridge of the dead. And then another one. The living walk the bridge of the dead. As it seems like there's this passing on.
How far does it? I mean, they just keep passing it on.
So far, I would say
like
in
the
this
chain-
moment, it's gone out to 3.
Can I
that-
see the next one?
I would say, yeah, very far.
Oh, it's very far. Okay. Yeah, my bolts only go within far range, so I wanted to try to just break the chain, maybe hit
I mean, you
one
can
that
move.
has-
You can do an agility to see if you can get. Close
Yeah, I
enough
want to move.
fire.
I want to get within far range of the next one that hasn't spoken and see if I can hit it with a bolt.
Absolutely. So give me agility. See if you can fly quick enough.
Okay. That is going to be a 17 with hope.
All right. So you do. And you can just see, and you think it's within range.
All right, then let's spend a hope to fire. And that is going to be it's just gonna be a 9 with fear.
Okay. In that case, the boat goes forward, and I would say it strikes the head, and it now screams in pain. Living, King of the dead. And with that, I would say 3 heads ahead of that one now screaming unison. The living bridge of the dead.
Oh, we should move, guys. I don't think that was. We were able to
That's not
silence
what
it.
we wanted to do.
Well, they were going anyway, so.
Grim leans over to Ellie and goes, Garen touched them.
yes, Garen did.
I was trying to break the chain, guys.
Haven't you all learned from me? Don't touch things.
I have.
I know you're the originator of the lessons, and one day I will learn. I thought I did pretty good there. Didn't I do good there? I thought I did good. I
All
did.
right, all right.
You did
Look,
good.
Good
Garen,
information.
not so much.
That's great. We need to move. We need to move.
Okay, fine.
And how we still can't see the edge.
I would say, yeah, so you guys start to now run across the bridge as Garen flies, as this, and you are going as these heads, all different, begin to scream.
Once I see ground, I want to blink Grim and I.
Okay.
I mean, I'll blink
Oh,
Garen
okay,
if he wants to come
okay.
down and touch us, but that's what I'm waiting for. I just want to get off this damn bridge.
I got you. How far does your blink even go, though?
Let's see. To teleport to another point you can see within far range.
Okay, so it has to be within far. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All
But
right.
I
I
can-
got.
but I
Okay.
can-
Okay. I got you, Ellie. I got you.
And then I can bring any creature within very close. So it would be, hey, Garen, we're gonna, as soon as I can see that edge, fly down towards me, and then we're just gonna tell it we're just gonna blink over there. We're gonna do this the easy way, hopefully.
Okay.
You want them to fly towards you, so you blink all 2, or just you and Garen, or you and Graham? I'm sorry.
Oh, that's up to Garen if he wants to fly the rest.
Oh, I
of
can
the
keep
way.
flying. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can
Then
get over there
if
just
he wants
probably-
to see the edge, then it'll just be Grim and I then.
Okay. Very cool. So, in that case, you're running and running as these going. You're not seeing. So to be clear, like this is miles of bridge.
Oh.
So it is like a large push you're putting here.
This is a nice
mean, how far can
workout, Ellie.
Is there like mist, or can I still see pretty far?
You can see, but you're not within far range. Do you like?
I know, but I can just teleport as far as I can, even though I may not see the edge. If I could see the bridge, and we do this in a couple of jumps instead.
Okay,
Just
but
Like,
make your way
so,
across.
so, but how? What's the resource to spend?
So I spend a hope for myself, or an additional hope. So it'd be 2 hope for Grim and I to go as far as I can see.
So I'm trying to tell you.
Our range.
I mean, if you want to try to do that, it's fine. But like far is only like 60 feet,
Oh,
and we're talking about like miles, right?
yeah. Okay, never mind.
Okay, very far is only about like 120 or ish.
Yeah.
So like it's
Can I use the manipulate magic and extend the range? Extend the spell or attack's reach by 1 range?
I mean, even then that would be very far. So it'd be 120 feet out of miles.
Okay. Well, as soon as we hit that and we see, and I know we got still a ways to go, but
Okay.
it is ready to go. As soon as I see land, we're gone.
I gotcha. All right. And all right, so running. Then as these things begin to cry out, the strange cacophony begins to mix, and just this announcement starts to get down to your bones. And everyone give me a presence reaction, please.
17 for me.
That's a 13.
10.
Okay. So 17, 13, and 10. So in that case, Garen and Grim. Because Eliana got the 17, right?
Yep.
All right. As this screams, begin again to have each of you mark, as they get into your minds, each mark 2 stress.
We need to get someplace safe. This is getting dicey.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to do this as quickly as I can, but I can't apparently teleport very far yet. You got to work on that.
All right. In that case, seeing further now. What here you can you begin to hear more of the sounds. In screams, sounds of battle, and now that orange dot that was far is brighter, showing a bit of light. You can just start to make out the city itself. Run and run. Wanting to get out of here. What are you all doing to try to make this faster? Anything like
Well, Garrett will be, as he's flying, scanning the bridge, making sure that there are clear paths, that there's nothing, no debris or anything like that. And if he sees anything, he'll swoop down and clear it out so that they could just have an unobstructed path through.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and give me a strength reaction.
That is going to be a 17.
Okay, diving down, you see Garen throwing debris, a few loose limbs that kind of jiggle a little too much as Garen grabs them.
Poor Grim, he's completely stressed out now, but is not letting anybody onto it at the moment, as he's kind of just retreated to his inner mind and thinking on the sacred branch seed that he's still carrying, holding it, hoping, we have to make it to this town. We have to. I have to bring the seed back to life with the pyre. So he's just focused and kind of blurring out the rest of the world.
All right. Go ahead and give me instinct roll.
16 with fear.
So 16 as you push your mind in and are running. And yeah, we'll go with what's Eliana doing?
Oh, she's not a very active person. She's just looking for, stuff as Garen's clearing stuff off, just making sure she's running, carefully. I don't know how much the spacing is between the boards. She's just kind of watching her feet, trying not to run into Grim. I'm sure he's running a lot faster than she is. He got them longer legs. She's just absolutely driven to get to a point where she can see land and get off this bridge.
All right, now go ahead and give me strength.
Oh yeah, figures. So that is a 7.
All right, hold on a second. So Garen sees that Ellie is struggling, and he kind of loops back around and just offers her some reassuring words, like, it's, the path is clear, Ellie. We just got to make it through. And that gives you my reassurance ability to re-roll your dice.
Cool, thanks. This is a long way. Never ran.
I know.
This
We got it.
That turns into I got a -1. So 14.
Oh,
With this help.
Okay, 14. Very good. As with this running and the screaming, more of the bridge is becoming unstable. The rope that was weakened is loosening more and more. And then finally, Ellie, you can see very far away the higher lit ground of the other side.
All right, Grim, this is going to be a little weird. And then, let's see. I'm taking and reducing the hope, added a stress so I can get the extra range. And I'm going to zap us both over there. Yep.
All right. You come in, and Garen, you can see as you fly closer, Grim Eliana, you hear the sounds of creatures, things that maybe have been alerted by the heads around. And what I'll do is get a finesse reaction for everyone to try to get some type of hiding spot.
$17 for Garen.
I got a 15.
13.
13. And with that, you hide between, seems, turned over carriages, burnt corpses. The smell is awful. Now you clearly see large ballista atop enormous walls. Walls themselves rise 200 feet. A large spire of flame above them, 500 feet. Enormous, and trying to climb up and all around hordes of monsters and monstrosities. Some are close by, alerted, trying to find you or whatever living seems to be on the wrong side of the wall. As you can see, lit arrows being fired from atop the wall down to those climbing up the wall, trying to hold the line. And keep them away from the stiff walls. And that is where we will end for tonight. This morning. Come back with you trying to make your way into the city next.
So there's a horde of Umbra creatures between us and the city.
Yeah, seemingly attacking the city.